All right, what's going on, guys? Speedman here, back with another video. I know it's been a minute. Life, things are happening. A lot of things are happening. Great things are happening. I'm a fiance now. Just saying. You know, wedding coming up soon, so we got a lot of plans happening right now. A lot of things going on. That's it in a nutshell. So today, I'm going to replace the lower end of my oil pan because of low life. You know, I was going over a bridge one night. It clipped my goddamn oil pan, and I'm coming home, and it's just like it's leaking oil. So thankfully, I was able to come home, and as far as I see right now, nothing is wrong with it. So I ordered it straight from Korea. Shout out to my man Albert. He is amazing with these things. When I'm talking service, he is service. Got it to me as quick as possible, and for a fraction of the price that we were paying out here in the US, that is. So without further ado, I just wanted to show, just start out the video and get things right, you know? So let's get into it. All right, so first things first, you are gonna wanna jack the car up. I prefer to do it on stands. Make sure, of course, you have your security. I got one rim here. And then I got another stand here, and I got another rim here. Those safety is number one priority. As you can see, there's a lot of clearance underneath there, and of course you can see there is still a little bit of oil in the pan at the bottom right there, but you know, I got everything that I need, so we're gonna start getting into it. Let me see. Okay, tools, we're talking tools. So obviously, you're gonna need the oil pan, obviously. Let me be more specific, the bottom half, the lower end of the oil pan. You're gonna need RTV gasket maker because the oil pan does not come with the average gasket that regular cars come with. It's like a silicone base that you need to put around the rim, and then you need to, after you put it around the rim, you put the bolts on it, attach it back, and you gotta let it dry for like 3 hours. I think that's what the instructions said. It would definitely make sense to have fresh set of oil, new oil filter, oil pan. The reason why my oil drain pan is not that big is because I think there isn't a lot of oil left in there. And it's not expensive. It's like I paid for like $2 for this in Walmart, so you know, not a deal breaker or anything at all. I was looking for royal purple. This is what I normally use, is royal purple, but I got Pennzoil, and everybody knows it used to be 5W20, but I think in 2012 Hyundai made an announcement and it changed from 5W30 to 5W20, so that's what I run. And those of you who've never seen any of my videos, this is a 2011 4.6. It's the tech package. All right, so underneath we go, and let's get it cranking. And also you're gonna need the sockets around the pan. The bolts around the pan are 8mm bolts, and when I get under there, you guys will see. And of course, you know the standard grip to take apart the oil cap. And I think I just touched on everything, so let's get a view underneath the car. All right, so major problem. Focus. There you go. So that is where my leak is, and funny enough, it's right where the friggin' tip is, where that bolt, oh my god, the drain bolt is. Good God, it took a minute to get it out. Goddamn, get it together, Michael. So yeah, that's where the serious bump hit me, and it had a slow leak through there. So I was lucky enough to make it home in one piece, and my engine hasn't locked up. And like I said, focus. There you go. You see 8mm bolts. Got to take those bad boys off. I looked at everything else. Of course, the bottom of the car is covered in oil, but she'll live to tell about the story. So just like a regular oil change, we're going to take this bolt apart, see if there's any oil left in there. We're going to have it drain into my $2 oil pan, and I'm just kidding. My $2 oil pan, yes, I'm not kidding. And we're going to start pulling this apart bolt by bolt all the way around, as you can see. just in case, because I know a lot of folks haven't gotten a chance to look and see what underneath the car looks like. So that's pretty much where all the bolts are. They're all 8mm. Obviously, you might have to have, if I'm using the right terminology, a socket extender. If I'm using the right terminology, yes. You might need to use a socket extender just to get in between there, because a regular socket, you're gonna run into all these little parts and stuff that's right here. So yeah, a socket extender, if that's the right terminology, and we're gonna start doing that and get into it. All right, so as you can see, I took the oil pan bolt out, as you can see here, and there's no oil. So yeah, I guess I just start taking the pan apart, and we'll see if we'll get some more oil running out. I think it would be smarter to go, I would start unbolting from the right to the left, just in case there is some still stuck somewhere, that it would start to run from one side instead of me just pulling it out and all just gushing on the ground. I think it would just be better to start from one side, which will be smart with seeing that the hole is here, just in case, just for precaution. So I'm just gonna start from this side, and yeah, we're gonna see what's going on. I guess it really ain't got no more oil in there. So I'll catch back up with you guys. All right, so this is where it gets a little tricky. So as you know, we don't have like a regular gasket that you just buy and you just put it in the groove and screw it back on and that's it. We don't have that kind of stuff, So like I said, we got to use the RTV silicone based gasket filler. That's what we're going to use, and all the screws are off right now. Let me see if I can get you guys to... Yeah, all the screws are off right now. All of them are off, going all the way around. So, because it's a silicone-based gasket, the way how it is, it's stuck there. So what you got to do, you're going to have to get a flathead screwdriver, right? And then you're going to get a hammer. You kind of like, not kind of, you just gotta knock it till it starts breaking apart. You don't wanna knock it too hard to where you start, breaking the oil pan itself. So you just wanna knock it to where you get some space, and you see if you can start prying on the bottom gasket. Let's see here. Okay, so I got a little ways on this end. So I'll try to keep. And when you want to pry, remember the bottom one is what you're changing. The bottom end is what you're changing. So you just want to pry on the bottom end. let me see if I find him. Preferably, it would be smarter to knock where one of the bolts go in, like right above there, so you can just start detaching from where the bolts are. And you just start knocking and see how far, as much as around as you can go around the oil pan, just to see you can start prying it piece by piece. So that's what I'm gonna do. Knock it, knock, and take my time until I get all the way around. You don't want to rush this. You don't want to rush this because you could end up damaging the upper part, and it's gonna defeat the purpose of fixing the base, because you end up pounding it so hard that you make a big gap that you can't cover. All right, so I'm gonna keep smacking at it and I'm gonna show you how it looks when it's done. All right, guys, so this is what it looks like when you get the gasket from underneath there. Your best friend is going to be razor blades and like a pocket knife, where you could push the blade out enough to where it could get in between from this end to in here. Now, this was my first mistake. I was knocking it a little too hard with the between the flathead and the between the flathead and the hammer. I just knocked it a little too hard on this edge, but it's okay. It's okay. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna take the razor blade, just gonna get all these little goo from around the ends. I'm gonna reseal, and it's gonna have to sit for like about 3 hours. So maybe tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow I'll come back, I'll change the oil and everything. All the oil ran out, so all I'm gonna do is change the oil filter, which pretty much drained out already also, and just gonna lock that back in and let it seal up for the night, and then I'll fill it up in the morning. All right, like I said, this is the brand new oil pan. Albert is the man with the plan, man. I'm trying to tell you guys. So this is pretty much what your fresh pan looks like. And always make sure I got a little bit of oil. I lubricated that a little bit, and I lubricated the new oil pan cover bolt. Okay, I lubricated that. Of course, it comes with a new washer, and check. Common sense. You just take this, lock it back up in there. I'm going to run the sealant around the edges. Let me show you guys what the RTV looks like. There it is. This is what you're gonna need. RTV gasket maker. This is exactly what you're gonna need anytime you run into any problems like this. Hopefully you guys never have to, but just in case, this is what you're gonna need if you have to replace it. And I'm just going to run it on there, and we're gonna slap it back in place. And then you got a 3-hour wait, which I'll come back in tomorrow, fill it up with some oil, have it run for a little bit, and then we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, so you see how everything is pretty much sealed up. Make sure and tighten this bad boy right here. Make sure and tighten them up. All the bolts are connected. My silicone has been ran. And don't worry about Sean. He's being it's Saturday, all right? It's Saturday. But yeah, we got all the bolts screwed in, and that's what the new oil pan looks like. And tomorrow I'm gonna come in and run all my fluids, and we'll be good to go. All right, guys, we're back. You had to allow the silicone to cure. It's 24 hours. I just give it an extra day just to be on the safe side. But if you take a look, because I'd already put my oil in there, nothing's dripping. Thank God. So now we're gonna fire her up. See how she does. Oh, we're gonna fire her up.
that, my friends, is how you change your oil fan. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.